Hey everyone, welcome back to the second episode of the 2022 refresh of the Supra. In this episode, we're gonna share with you guys the upgrades that we do to the car and why we did them, and a lot of the cool features that we've integrated with the Motec M150 into our keypad. And you're gonna see as Cody Phillips helps us set that up. Just come check it out and show you guys all the cool features. So we got Cody on the other end of this computer. He's programming all the craziness for the PDM 30, PDM 15, which is a bunch of PDM programming. And he keeps going through and setting up what the buttons will be, and each button can do up to 6 things. Maybe I'm wrong on that, it could do even more, but I think it's 6 things. We got a lot going on, so we're trying to figure out how we set up the high idle for this to light up, that to light up. We'll label the buttons later so it's less confusing. Hey Cody, the dash light is on now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, okay. It just flickered on like maybe 2 seconds back and it stayed on, and it's on still. And the orange LED is on.
Let's turn that back off.
Okay, hit it once.
I hold it for 3 seconds.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, off. Okay, dash light came off. Green and orange light came off.
Try again, reverse it and see if it works properly.
Okay, here we go. 1.
And then I want to go check it in the M1.
3. It's on. So the dash flashed. Is still flickering. It hasn't stayed lit yet. It's blinking like every 3 seconds maybe. Now it's blinking fast. It's blinking faster. What does it do? It's having a rave, I think. Oh, now it's on. Flickered all the way.
Because it's sending it. It's at like 50 hertz, so it's cycling it.
Okay.
Is it stuck on now?
Now it's on, yeah. Oh, the dash came on now.
Is the light on for the high idle?
High idle light's on, and the dash on the upper LED is on the right and left.
Idle aim is 2200 right now. That's working.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be able to give that thing enough air, mechanically on the throttle blade. So that the idle will be jacked up, and then the idle air control will just supplement that to get up higher.
Well, if we're at 1200 on the throttle blade, I feel like it could get to 1200 on the idle air pretty easy. 2200.
Might be a stretch, but...
Well, if we can get to 2K, that's plenty fine.
You can turn that back off. There we go. Okay.
Check that out. Party in the back. We got it pretty much complete today. A lot of work. This is the new motor, so what are we doing?
You need to just push on the motor this way so you can push this on.
Fire in.
Is there anything? Is there anything?
Spring pushback is pretty difficult. It looks seated. Sometimes you never know. Wastegate things, but check this out, guys. This is last year's motor. And it's gonna stay that way for the first dyno session and stuff. But we got everything all set up as far as the PDM goes with Cody Phillips. You guys saw us last time we had the camera out, but we probably put like 5 hours in straight yesterday, if not 6. And then we probably put 5 hours in today, I'd say. So Cody has 10 man hours into this with me. Mark as well, just so you know, it doesn't go easy, but it's also, we don't do anything simple. So I'll explain that here in a second. We're on one of the first pages. Let's check out the keypad. So this page here would be like when I'm on the track. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. So we got like our normal temp, oil pressure, temp, nitrous pressure, boost aim. See how it has different horsepower, like 19 pounds, 23, 28. We don't have the 4th one set, so it's at 28 again. Fuel level is not working correctly. It probably won't be working correctly, unfortunately. We'll explain that at a different time. Oh, check that new handbrake out. So we reprogrammed all these buttons very similar to before, with the exception of this button has changed, and then what some of these do. So let me go over that. Start, ignition. Fans will go on automatically, but this is an override in case I needed it. Pumps will go on automatically, but an override in case I need it. Headlights only come on when I touch it. Water pump, normal, goes on unless I need to override it, like something's not working. Boost, you saw me go through the different settings here with boost aim. So we got 4 settings activated by different LEDs. I could have up to 6, I don't need that many. This is PDM reset, and it will tell you if it's green or orange, if it's the PDM 15, which is in front of me, or the PDM 30, which is behind my seat. Cool suit, wiper, same, those only come on if I activate them. Alarm reset, that's if something goes off, you reset it. But then if I hold it down, there's a high idle. If I hold this down for multiple seconds, I go into high idle mode, which I might use during certain runs. Next, that'll go over different screens. So on this screen, you're checking it out. This is like the most information. These are the EGTs. They're not plugged in right now because that motor we were just working on in there. That motor has the EGTs in, like the bungs in it, so we don't have EGTs on last year's manifold. Those will be in shortly. I'll show you guys when those are working. It's really cool to have that. So now when you're tuning, you know every cylinder is getting the same amount of fuel and nitrous, and you can watch the temps. It's not super accurate, like let's say your AFR gauge is super, you know, your wideband is super accurate, but it's like kind of just gonna help you. It's like an added safety to know what's happening. We didn't have that last year, and we did have some stuff happen with nitrous, so this year we will have that. Now, let's go back. There's more screen, like I'll press it again. This will tell you all the PDM vitals, like how many amps are being pulled, lots of different stuff. The total for the PDM 30, total for the PDM 15, cool suit, what it pulls, how much voltage. It's just more information to take in to make sure everything's working right. This is just a little distraction from 2019, still pretty cool. Back to the main page, it'll tell you when you're in different gears and stuff. Nitrous arm, so that's nitrous arm level 1. Level 2, level 1 and 2. Not gonna be using that yet, but we have it programmed. Off. Purge, that's the purge if you're gonna purge the solenoid. Then you go over here, you can dim it and go between the 2 different settings. Oh, it's not actually dimming the screen. So it only is dimming the keypad. So found our first little issue. Cody might have to come back in and fix that. So if I hold this down, you hear that click and that happens. Now I can go into reverse because it's the shift lock solenoid. That's just an override. Now it's off. That's another double kind of feature button that I have. The only thing is I only need that is if the GPS is not working, because there's a GPS unit now. All right, let's start the car and we gotta go drive it and check some stuff. Okay, so there we have it. Car's fired up, running. Now we have an idle air control valve. Because of that, now we can cold start the car super easily. And you can see how many pumps are working, no fans are working, they'd be over here. A lot of cool stuff. Cody put a lot of programming into it. It's really cool that he knows how to do all this, and it kind of makes it look easy. So we're gonna go drive it really quick and get a log. It's logging the whole time. It's with Motec, and you can pull logs. We have level 3 logging. You can pull up to, I think, 2,000 different channels. So it's like way overkill, but it's gonna help us on the track for collecting data, help us for multiple reasons. But we're gonna be right back, and then Renee has to finish wrapping the car. All right. Hey, the transit's like smooth when you shift it. Super smooth. All right, guys. We're still here and it's late, but check this car out. It's good. What do you think?
I like it.
It's pretty late. Norway's still here though, so if they're here, we can be here. Look at this car. What? It's nice. But that one might be nice, I don't know. I like this. Black on black on black. That one's got blue. Hard to decide, huh, Mark? Okay, well this one has to be like flashy. It has these really cool new gray wheels. So we have to not just make it black with gray, which would pretty much look really good, but you need a presence on the racetrack. So boom, there's your presence. And you guys have to admit, compare that one to that one. This one just kind of black and gray, Has the blue chrome lip, black wheels. Does look really good, but I feel like this one is way flashier in all ways. So technically is way nicer and looks way better, but it's hard not to like just the plain, because I like it plain. This new silver, it's like satin chrome basically, I believe. And we got a little chrome blue, black, gear wrench orange. What are you guys breaking over there? Whoa, we're all just here forever, long hours, we're tired. So after all the changes we made, coolant temp doesn't even get warm at all with those big fans and the new radiator. Transmission feels absolutely amazing. I don't know, you'd have to have driven many different transmissions, but you can just tell it's just super nice piece of machinery, well built. Shifts really smooth, upshifts and downshifts. Another cool feature it has is where the GPS, with the Motec GPS, as you get down to 5 miles an hour, it'll allow you to go into neutral or go into reverse. You could set it for 2 miles an hour if you wanted. I can't wait to go test it at the track. Woo! They got a lot to do still. They're gonna be thrashing till the latest they can tonight and tomorrow night. They think they'll have it completed enough by then to go to get wrapped. And then they're gonna fly back to Norway. Simon is gonna stay here because Simon's here. Maybe Simon and I will get to go test on Tuesday, or maybe I go testing without him. We're gonna be at the dyno on Monday. Let's see if they'll say hi to us.
Hey, camera.
These are the people inside the camera though.
Inside the camera?
Yeah, you gotta say hi to all the people.
Small American.
There's Norwegians in there too.
Can't see it.
I can see the Norwegians and the Americans. Well, they'll have to tell us in the comments who they are. This is Jan, Matthias. Maybe you guys knew them. Yeah, you definitely know them. Simon, he's got a new hat on. He's building some stuff over here. Aero catch latches. Long hours. Mm-hmm. And you were on a plane like just yesterday, huh?
Yeah, yesterday I had like 24 travel hours. So, yeah, it's...
Still not quite normal yet.
No.
Maybe by tomorrow or the next day.
Hopefully.